You need to be on the live stream so I can give you a wrench.
We're live.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin.
I'm Heather.
And you're watching a Friday Night Freestyle. Welcome to our show and welcome to our home. I'm a little dressed up, and that has a little bit to do with why we're doing a freestyle when we're doing it. That's just weird. Okay. Got things going on with my pocket that we won't talk about.
You're very bright.
I am. I've got white. Oh, we didn't put our curtain up either.
It's like,
We didn't put the curtain up.
That's all right.
Maybe we can get some of our help to do that. Anyway, hi guys. Hi, Say Perfect. How are you? So we are having a little show, and we're gonna give you some. I'm gonna get some stuff here up on my computer, and Heather's gonna tell you a little bit about what the show is gonna be all about. Because oh boy, do we have a great show.
Because I had somebody come up, and I Patty Groves, and I think it was Butterfly something.
Kisses?
I don't know, but
oh, there. Okay, there we go. Butterfly Express. Hey, okay. Alice Hagen. And Butterfly Enterprise. Okay, so here's what's going on. It is the fall, and believe it or not, August is considered partly fall. And for us, our family's getting ready for a brand new schedule.
Yes.
Man, is it a schedule. The kids are being homeschooled. The kids are being homeschooled. The husband has a new job, and the wife is just cooking like crazy. And so we're going to have to reset our schedule a little bit. So we've got some news that we're going to share with you about our going live schedule. So hi Peppermint Butler.
And Country Living Oregon Style.
Yep. Yep. Let's do that.
So yeah.
Okay. Hi Tatum, how are you?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi P&C Atkinson and Donna Terry.
P&C Atkinson.
I talked to her today.
That's great.
So.
You should talk to her every day.
Well.
Thinking of others, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Well, I'm glad you guys are here, and we just wanted to touch base with you about our crazy schedule. So we've got a little bit of an announcement to make, but we're not going to quite make that. I am going to preface our conversation, though, with the fact that the reason I'm wearing this puffy white shirt...
Hi, Melinda.
...is because I am on call right now, and so any minute I could get a phone call and have to leave. So if I have to go, Katie is in the wings, waiting to jump in and cover for me if I have to leave.
I don't know what we're talking about, so it might be slightly boring if he has to leave. So.
It won't be boring. We're talking about planning stuff, meal planning stuff. We're talking about homeschooling. We're talking about the big sale that's coming up with Thrive Life Food. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. We're letting our ADD run amok. Amok. Now, I do want to note that there is a special guest in our crowd tonight. He's going to be doing a little bit of the troll slaying, but he needs to make a comment or I can't do what I need to do. Oh, where? Okay, wait.
Hello.
I'm not seeing it. Do you see him on
I don't see him, no.
Oh, because I got top chat on, that's why. I have the settings on my computer. So anyway, I'm going to start, we're going to start by allowing Heather, by allowing Heather, with Heather telling us about some meal planning stuff that's going on.
All right, they're telling you please be careful.
I will. I'm reading it. You can go ahead and talk.
I am doing, and I think I'm trying to get my schedule together because we just started school. I just got all of the kids' binders done with their portfolio boxes and everything, and that's kind of a big deal at the beginning of the year. So that's why I haven't had any cooking videos go up. And for those of you who are interested in homeschooling, I will be doing a video on how I keep us organized because
Max, come here.
Because homeschooling for kids is a lot of kids to homeschool. But so I haven't been doing a whole lot of cooking right now just because of that. And that's where my freezer meals that I did have come in very handy because I can just pull something out, either throw it in the oven or throw it in the crock pot, and then I can just go on with my day and keep doing the things that I need to do. So, but today I put together my meal plan for this next coming week, which is right here. And I'll do, like I said, I'm going to do a video on this. But just so that you know, like when I do mine, I actually put them in a page protector like that. So that way I don't have to keep running off the same paper all the time. All I have to do is take nail polish remover to this, because this is a Sharpie. This isn't a dry erase marker. And that way I'm not wasting paper and ink. So, but that's what, I did that today for my grocery shopping. And then here are my, this is my breakfast, like freezer meal, planning worksheet that I have. And then this one is for dinner. So, and I'll be showing you guys, you know, just how I kind of go through and I do this. And yeah, so that's what, and I had my kids, we checked I have an inventory for my pantry, my freezer, our Thrive inventory. So that way I know, like I kind of shopped what we already had. So if you look at, let's see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just had it here a second ago. Where did
I don't know. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my, oh, it's stuck
together.
It's stuck together.
It's stuck together.
So if you look at this one here, you see those little bluish green stars? Those are some of the meals that I had made up already. So those are the ones, so I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meals that I don't have to make for this week. So, yeah, so I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more that I'm going to make up, and I'm going to do 2 of each and freeze them. I had somebody ask me a question. So,
I'll get you in just a second.
yeah. So I think it was, can I leave a link
Can you see Max's comments?
no. I guess, I think the question may have been, can I leave a link for these freezer meal worksheets?
Play with your settings.
I believe I can. I actually downloaded this. You know where you like are on a website and they have stuff like this, and you know you sign up to be on their email thing, and then you can download some free stuff. That's where this came from. So I'll have Kevin put that in the description below. So is gumbo one of those meals? I have never made gumbo.
We're not great at gumbo.
Well, we've never done it before. And now I had a friend who she moved here from Louisiana, and this was like right out of high school. And her mom used to make gumbo, and Miss Ginger was her name. The girl's name was Jill, and her mom's name was Miss Ginger, and she made just incredible gumbo. It was so good. And she lived in an area where they didn't eat it over rice. They ate it over. The only way I can describe it is it's like potato salad, like mustard potato salad, only they smashed it up, and then they put the gumbo over top of that.
It's like mashed potato salad?
It was mashed potato salad almost. So, and it was really good. I liked it. But I've actually never tried making gumbo because the roux has always, well, I probably could do it now because I'm a little more, like I'm better at cooking than I was, say, you know, when I was 19 years old. But that roux is a little bit scary to me because it's so dark. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
So one of the other things that we wanted to share with you is some scheduling things for our show. And this is kind of funny, but I remember what we talked about, but I forget what we talked about. So Friday Night Freestyle will be easier for us to do on a weekly basis than the Wednesday night show. Yeah. The Wednesday night show, we're actually going to have to shift to Tuesday nights. That's what we talked about, yeah.
Is that what we talked about? I thought we were talking about just doing Fridays.
No, we had talked about Tuesday. This is how our marriage works. We figure this out as we go.
Yes.
We talked about Tuesday nights being a lot like this, where I'm going to be on call and I might have to go.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is an opportunity for us to at least get together. And if I have to go on Tuesday nights, you guys will actually have a plan.
Yeah.
And it won't be like a freestyle situation where we just do it with my ADD and let it just go wherever I want. But it's been a scheduling nightmare.
Wednesday is not working for us because we are at a church now that has Wednesday night for our middle school boys, and they really love it and they enjoy being there, and we really want them to be there. So I'm having to step out in the
Katie's
middle.
Getting involved.
Yeah, Katie's might be doing some tech stuff with them because she's really good at that kind of stuff.
If you don't know, Katie and Max are great musicians, but they're also very techie, and so both of them know how to do all the PowerPoint, Pro Presenter, showing videos up on the big screens, putting words in front of that, and a lot of the stuff you see mega churches do.
Hi, Allie.
They know how to do behind the scenes, and so they're going to be getting involved in our church just to get that done. We want them to do that on a youth ministry level and other ways. But we also want to keep our show going, but we're going to change nights. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring to you a Tuesday night trial period where we try it for a while. Yeah. There are going to be times when I have to run, and Katie will take over for me on Tuesday nights. Mm-hmm. But we'll always have a plan. And so we're going to do that together on Tuesday nights. We'll make it at 7:30 like we usually do. Is it showing? No, it's not showing up yet. Keep playing with it. It's something to do with your settings. And so maybe give it to Katie. She can help figure it out. But the main point is that we wanted to get through to you guys that we're shifting our times. We're going to be moving from Tuesday night, from Wednesday night over to Tuesday night, and we'll be doing it. We might do it earlier than 7:30. We might do it at 6 or 6:30, depending on our schedule. So if you can't catch us live, catch us on the rewind. But we plan on bringing you some of the same homesteading stuff that we are learning and experiencing all over the place.
Yes.
That's still something that's we're passionate about. There was a question that came through an email about the Devo. I do a devotional. I have done a devotional in the past, and will that be coming back? Yes, but again, that goes back to schedule. We have to figure out where and when.
And right now, I know that Susan Newman is doing. Yeah. She's My Revival. Mm-hmm. She has been doing a K. Arthur study.
Yes.
And she's been doing a great job. I've been catching it on the rewind. I haven't been able because it's at noon, and so we're still doing school at that time. But yeah, so she's been doing that, and she's been doing it on every Thursday. Yeah. She's been doing that. So
while she's doing her devotional, we'll continue to be on the peripheral edges of Goin Batty Devo and praying and doing our best to support her and what she needs, although she's doing great without us, quite frankly. Job, yeah. If you haven't heard of the Goin Batty Devo, that is a Devo page that's private, but we do allow people to come in as long as they behave themselves and share prayer concerns. It is not a
the person who is actually doing the Thursday one right now is My Revival. That's Sharon Newman. Susan. Susan. I got her and Sharon Burke mixed up. Yeah. Susan Newman. Yep. So she's doing it every Thursday, and it's
very smart, very talented.
It's a precept Bible study, and which is written by K. Arthur. So that's what they've been going through. Yeah. So
we have had a season of needing to step back from that ministry in particular because of our hectic schedule, and it's grown to 165 people that come in, share scripture, they share prayer concerns, and then there's a commitment to prayer. There's a prayer concerns.
How do you turn
the volume?
There's no off button on their thing. So.
There's chaos ensuing behind us. So anyway, enough about that. I think you guys know, but what else?
I've learned something. So, we're always learning things. It's kind of life as we go and all that we learn. Okay, so my tomato plants cannot be contained.
No.
There's not a tomato cage tall enough in this world.
Nor can your cucumbers.
Yeah, my tomato plants are probably about 6 feet tall. So and now they're like flopping over because the cages just can't hold them. They're too heavy. Yeah. And I've learned cucumbers go gangbusters in a hay bale. I mean, they're all over the place. Peppers, not so much. They don't do so good in there. So my tomato plants do really good in the hay bale too. The two that I have out there. So I'm thinking next year cucumbers and tomatoes in the hay bales, and then the peppers in the garden.
Go to a laptop and look at your settings because it'll come up differently than. Sorry, we're talking shop.
Yeah, so that's what I've
Use a laptop. I'm telling you, the settings come up differently on a laptop.
I've made.
It's being weird. Like there is no other settings. There's a live stream setting.
That's why you need to use laptop.
There's so much going on. I've made. I haven't, with all of the tomato plants I had, I don't have enough tomatoes to can because my kids are eating them for snacks, which is great. And I did make some tomato sauce. I've got I have 1 full quart jar and then 2 half quart jars, and so I'll be using that sometime in cooking because I didn't do them in a water bath or anything because there's only 3 of them. So
Alice Hagen says, "Oh Heather, that is great. Mater sandwiches, yeah."
Yeah. I've got some really good ones. I have to pick them before they are ripe because the squirrels will get them.
Yeah.
But the kids have been the little cherry tomato. Well, not little. They're like that big around. But the little yellow Tommy Toe tomatoes and the sun sugar ones that I got in the traveling seed box. Those are really good. Yeah. And then the Cherokees. Katie ate one like an apple the other day, like a full size Cherokee tomato. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
That's not a huge fan.
This is a great opportunity for us to also share with you some of this. We have hit 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And it's because of you guys.
Shocks me.
It is because of you guys. 2,000 subscribers. We have been blessed by, and I don't say this flippantly, with amazing friends. And they are people who we've met through our channel, people who have encouraged us, mentored us, and shown us how to do certain things. And thank you. Thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
Thank you for watching our goofy little channel and sharing it with people. And I'm so jazzed and so excited that that 2,000 people have decided to subscribe to our channel.
Why are you tearing stickers off my computer?
Let's not talk about that right now because we've
there's
got
so much going on. I can't.
Ignore that and pay attention to these wonderful people.
Okay.
I wanted to say thank you, and I also wanted to say a huge thank you to Bill and Elizabeth Keller from Tiny House Prepper for the way that they've come in and supported our channel. Also, Big Family Homestead, Brad and Krista, you guys have been an amazing support to us and showing us just how to do this whole YouTube homesteading thing. And then, of course, there is a laundry list of people after that who have encouraged and supported, and PNC Aikenson.
Well, Donna Terry has been with us from almost the very beginning. And
Thinking of Others. And I'm going to miss people. I'm going to feel bad because I'm going to go through and I'm going to miss people. Bandana Grandma.
I mean, people that have just been with us for a long time, which is great because there are times where I look at Kevin and I'm like, they're going to realize we're not that interesting and we don't know what we're doing half the time.
I think that's the excitement. I think that's the fun part is that we're normal people and we have normal lives. And I think one of the misnomers about...
living on a dime. Patty found out it's living on a dime. And they've been wonderful too because we come after them.
Or did.
On Wednesday nights. And they've just been, and they didn't have to.
But
they've
they
been
didn't.
incredibly kind to us.
That's
and
right.
That's, and I love watching them when, my favorite ones are when Tara cooks with the Instapots. I'm like, yes, let's get our popcorn and our drinks because this is going to be awesome.
This is going to be good. This will free us up to actually enjoy their show. Except we're running back and forth from church. So, anyway, like I said, we'd forget somebody, so there you go. We didn't, they have been a huge encouragement. I went right out of my head. Bye-bye. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, well. It had something to do with...
because we have nothing written down.
It had something to do with the support of our channel. We just want to say, again, a big thank you. Thank you for watching our channel. We... I know what it was. The misnomer behind homesteading is that people homestead and they make a living at it. And that's just not our story. That's not our situation. We are people who are trying to be homestead minded, and we sometimes do a great job and other times don't do such a great job, and you get to watch that. We've chosen to put that on video for you guys to enjoy. And the part about it is that while we'd love to do this full time, financially it just isn't working.
Well, we don't
And
have
so
enough land to do it.
I have
and,
well,
you know,
it's not just land, it's the timing, and we have
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
and there's a need for me to have a job to support all of this, and so
Yeah.
that's what I do. And so in that means that we've got to adjust our schedule. That means that things aren't always going to be consistent. The one thing that I have thoroughly enjoyed lately has been getting to know some of the critics of our show.
really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we get a ton of people on our channel going, "We hate you, we stink, you stink," but we do from time to time get people who are critical of who we are and how we act. And to me, that helps us grow. And that helps us sharpen the learning experience that we're having. It doesn't offend me that people would have an opinion about who we are. I think they sometimes need to keep their thoughts to themselves, but that's beside the point. If we, it would be ridiculous for us to put ourselves out on YouTube and not think that we were going to get some form of criticism. And I'm the worst at it because I'll see a thumbs down and be like, "Oh, they don't
And I'm
like
like,
me."
what does it matter? It's
Heather's
just,
not like that at all. She's
Yeah.
like, "I don't know, big deal. Thumb down all you want. I'm still making a cooking video.
Yeah.
Shut up."
I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody's gonna like everything. So
Yeah.
I mean, and they're
And
whatever.
and that's
It's
okay
not that
because
big of a deal.
we're not going to fit every mold. We have friends who are preppers. We have friends that are homesteaders. We have friends that are professionals. We have friends that are ministry. I mean, it's just incredible the amount of people who have come around us since this channel has.
And we've never claimed to be experts at anything.
Well,
Anything.
I
So
do
if you're
okay.
watching us
No.
to learn how to do stuff, you're
Go-
probably watching the wrong channel.
No, I mean, we can show you how to do stuff.
It-
We just can't do it with expertise.
No, yes, that's true. That's true. We can do a lot of stuff. We're really good at stuff doing, but the expertise part you need to go
That's not
probably
gonna happen.
someplace
That's
else.
so not going to happen. So, I think it's
You get to learn with us.
You get to
'cause
learn
we don't
with us.
know everything,
Right.
so you get to learn with us.
we had a vlogging video that we did, and we did it this past week on Wednesday, and I have yet to edit it. I have yet
We
to
haven't
get
had
it out
time.
there, and it has no ending. So when I put that video up, you can laugh at us because it has no ending.
We just have the kids stand out there and go, bye!
Bye. we do everything on an iPhone, and we don't have money for fancy cameras. And all of the channels I would love to watch have fancy cameras,
Well, here's the thing.
but we can't afford that. It's not our
Well,
thing.
And I wouldn't know how to use it anyway. Like, I know how to use my iPhone. I know how to edit on it. I know how to do all that. And it is with me all the time. So if I'm going to use something, I'm going to pull it out of my pocket. I'm going to use that. So for me, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need some fancy schmancy camera.
Well,
you know?
and it just cuts down on the ease. It's easier to use. This
and
is
I would
our
think if
way.
you had a regular camera, you'd have to download it onto your computer and then edit all of that. Well, everything's right there.
Yeah,
When you're doing it on your iPhone.
On your iPhone, and then we back everything up so that if anybody gets a smart idea to try to take our stuff, which I don't know
I'm
why
not sure why they
do
would.
that, but there's some safety measures we have in place, which it's always
Yeah.
funny to me when people get on and say, "Here are the safety measures we have in place." Entire public, here's all of our secrets.
We won't
Ta-da!
tell you.
But we're not going to tell you.
We're not.
We do and are proud of the fact that we live in Dayton, Ohio, and we have been very involved in certain things in Dayton, and we're excited about that. We want to continue to do good videos, but we have to admit that with school starting, that changes.
Yeah.
And some of these videos that don't get edited will show up, and they're not going to be professional videos.
But we learned something.
We did.
Learned something from
What did
Bill.
we learn?
We learned how to schedule them so
Oh,
we could
yeah.
do like a whole slew of them at one time.
But don't give
when we
away
had
the
time.
secret. Oh, never mind.
Well, I guess the thing is like, you know, like he says, like some of the videos that you see are like a
Yeah.
week or two from when they were
Yep.
taken.
Yep.
And so like I can get
It's
a
not
whole
real
bunch of
time.
them like cooking videos done and then slowly release them
Mhm.
like 1 or 2 a week or something like that.
Absolutely.
So which would make my life a lot easier. I don't feel the pressure of like, I gotta get this done.
Yeah.
I could do a Cookie Friday on a Monday. And then just release it on Fridays.
Yeah, I didn't realize how red my nose was. It's really
You
swollen.
look like someone poked you in the nose.
They did. I have a really swollen nose. It hurts bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
What
all
do you
right.
do?
I don't know. I got a zit
Yeah.
in there or something. Sorry,
That's
I'm picking
gross.
my nose on camera.
That's gross. Don't do that.
I know it's very unprofessional of me.
Yeah.
How could I do such a thing? But anyway, that's kind of what our schedule is going to be. It's going to be Tuesday nights, maybe 6:30. It is going to be the same homesteady stuff that we love and want to talk about, but it's also not necessarily going to be with me all the time because of my work schedule, and we celebrate
Well, there's
that.
something I want to try too, because I was over at the East Dayton Meat and Poultry today.
East Dayton
And
Meat and
I
Poultry.
saw Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
And she
Our
was
unofficial sponsor.
no,
They're
she's
unofficially
such a sweet
unofficial.
lady. I love her to death, and like she's just so nice every time I
Yeah.
walk in there. But anyway, she had commented on one of our videos, and I think it was one of my freezer meal videos. But she had commented, "Have you ever made homemade laundry soap?"
Mm.
And I was like, "I have never done that."
Yeah.
And she was telling me today, she's like, "Yeah, it's really easy. It's borax and washing soda, and you grate up real fine like a bar of soap." And she was telling me, and I'm like, I have to give that a try, because she says it
Yeah.
cleans her clothes incredibly well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. So
Sounds good to me.
I've never, because I sit there and I think even like if we buy the cheap laundry detergent, the cheapest you can get.
Yeah.
And still, even then, like we go through a lot of laundry detergent in this house.
We do.
And so,
Well, it's
I'm gonna
like
give that a try. I
We
think.
might
It's-
need a
it's like-
5-gallon bucket of it.
it's like making butter. Okay, we love homemade butter, but is it cost effective?
She actually says it is.
Okay.
She says she's the amount of like the product that you buy up front. Like I was looking at it, it would equal to maybe 2 bottles of Tide,
Mhm.
like a 32-ounce load, like 32 loads of Tide, 2 bottles of those,
Okay.
and it makes enough to do. What was it? 100 and some loads.
Leave that out, buddy. I'm
So
gonna show
like
you what
way
to do.
way over what that is,
look
and
at
it's
that.
I know where it is.
because I think like
So
the washing soda is not expensive, borax is not expensive. I mean, you may be looking at the what of it. Actually, it's probably even like if you got a big bottle of like name brand laundry detergent,
Yeah.
and then you've got like over 100 and some loads that you can wash with it.
Yeah.
So
well, that's
she said that she
that's great.
saves a ton of money on laundry detergent.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
I have to give that a try.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. And we've used soap nuts for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
That-
worked out okay.
It does, except for in the summertime when the boys get super duper funky because they've been outside.
Crystal makes laundry soap too.
Does she?
Crystal, you're getting a phone call.
I have to get a
Aikenson.
recipe from you.
Come on.
But anyway, what was I saying? Oh,
I've
this-
been making laundry soap for 4 years now, and it really makes a difference in the cost. Country living, Oregon style, giddy up.
Yeah.
We need to know that. We need to talk. So email us because we want to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Right?
So if you guys have a recipe for laundry soap,
Let's do a collaboration. All right. Everybody that wants to do, that knows how to make their own laundry soap, get a video going.
that's
Get a
right.
video out on YouTube. And then,
and then tag people in it.
yeah, tag me, tag Heather, tag
Yeah.
the Goin Batty channel, and we'll all put a little video out about clothes soap.
Making laundry soap.
Well, making a
because
homemade laundry
like
soap.
I said, I've never done it before, and that's something that has always been a little. I'm like, I've always thought that. Well, is it cost effective? Is it not? And
Yeah.
Will
you know,
explode.
it will explode. Now, here's
Yeah.
my thing. Like, I watch Living on a Dime do it all the time, but it actually scares me to make soap because of the lye. Because I have
You don't have to lie when you do it. Tell the truth.
the chemical why.
Oh.
So,
okay.
because I'm just I know you wear gloves and everything like that, but that just scares me. So I'm thinking maybe I might try my hand at laundry soap first, and
If
then
you add laundry before it, it must not do anything bad.
yes, that's
Except explode.
yeah. So I think I might give that a try.
Peppermint Butler, I wish you wouldn't have retracted that comment. It looked funny. Every time she makes something happens, and it was going to be a funny comment. So
Yeah.
anyway, I appreciate that. What that kind of covers some of what we wanted to talk about. Let me mention this, and again, I have to warn you, this is a part of our income, and so I'm going to bring it up. We are Thrive Life consultants, and Thrive Life food is a part of our everyday cooking. Sometimes we use it in a big way, sometimes we use it in a small way. But this month, August 23rd to the 27th, they are having a back to school sale that is a lot like the Black Friday sale that they have during Black Friday. So everything that Thrive Life sells is going to be 20 to 50% off on some things.
Does that include usually that doesn't include the shelving and stuff like that?
That includes the shelving.
Oh.
It includes Simple Plate, and if you go to our website, you can click on the Goin Batty Thrive Life page and check it out. You can click on the Thrive Life Goin Batty page and get the flyer. And if you want to be a part of our email, we put out monthly emails. If you'd like to be a part of our monthly email blast, you can email me at info.goinbatty@gmail.com, and we'll get you on there. They already have the flyer out with all of the prices for this thing, and it's a big deal. It is a very big deal. They're doing Simple Plates in this. They're doing this mix of banana and strawberries. Wow. And there's some shelving like you'd mentioned.
So Peppermint Butler said every time I try to make something homemade, it results in a call to the fire department. Now, Country Living Oregon Style says she makes dishwasher soap and regular dish soap too.
Ooh, nice.
You'll have to send me that. Well,
Teach us.
Because we always run out of...
oh my gosh, we are
Donna
forever.
Terry says YouTube has tons on making laundry soaps.
Yes, but I want to learn from somebody here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
All right.
So.
Butterfly Enterprises. I will try to make as much as I can. Butter is over $5 a pound in Martinsville, Indiana.
Cool. Okay,
Ooh.
you need to come to Dayton to a place called Mark's because right now they have for 2
Butter on
pounds
sale.
you can 2 pounds for $5, so it's $2.50 a pound.
Yeah.
So and that's the
Wow.
cheapest I've seen it here. I mean,
pretty
even
expensive.
even Aldi's is like $3.19, and even Kroger, because Kroger will sell it where it's not cut into the 4 sticks, and I'll cut it myself, and it's $2.79. But yeah, Mark's so far, I think it's because it's their grand opening, but their butter is $2.50 a pound, and that's the cheapest I've seen it around.
Can I wrap up one more thing with the Thrive Life stuff?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. So the 23rd through the 27th, if you are a consultant with Thrive Life, you get to come in early on the 22nd, and you get first pick. So if you're a consultant, come and check out the thing early because you'll be allowed in early. It's like special dispensation. You're allowed to come in early and do stuff. So
I
it's
don't think that was the right word.
I think it's the exact
special
word.
treatment.
It's special dispensation.
Okay.
Special. Look it up.
You keep seeing
I think
that
I
word.
used it.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's great food, and I just can't say enough nice things about it. Butterfly Enterprises said making soap's not that scary.
It just I guess it's just one of those things that you have to do once, and I guess I need the equipment to do it because
There's 2 different lies, one for hard soap and one for the and another for soft.
So is soft soap like liquid soap? Is that what that would be?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just reading.
Because I know, Christopher in the Big Family Homestead.
Thrive Life is awesome. Thank you very much.
Has
Mushrooms.
been
I found out
making-
that I love the celery. Yes, you do. It is very
She's
good.
been making soap for years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just one of those things where I'm like,
Well, there's just some very good creativity out
Yeah.
there. And again, living on a dime, but most importantly, and also Hoffman
Yes.
Hoffman Family.
That's where we buy.
Homestead.
That's where we buy our soap from. It's
Oh.
from them because she has a cherry soap that just, oh my gosh,
It's
smells
bomb.
like a cherry Jolly Rancher.
I like the pineapple.
Yeah, it does.
And the pineapple one is
And the
good too.
orange one.
That's right.
Oh, the
Basically
orange
just
one,
all
yes.
of them. All
The
of
orange
them.
one was really good.
Is there one we don't like?
No, I
No,
don't think
there's
so.
not.
How about this? Let's promote her website for a second.
Okay,
I have an
Love her
idea.
Website, Dad.
So, if you go over, what's their website called?
Hoffman Family Homestead.
HoffmanFamilyHomestead.org.com.
Yes.
If you guys go over there, tell them Goin Batty sent you, and I don't have a special in mind, but
Okay.
Well,
she has soap. She has wax melts, like for like if you have a Scentsy thing. She has.
oh, I know what we'll do.
She has wreaths that she makes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, at one time they even had pigs
Yeah.
for sale. So-
If you spend over $200 on her website,
That's a lot of soap.
well, it's their website.
Well, I know that, but
What if they have $200 worth of
I
soap?
don't know if she had $200 worth of soap at one time.
All right,
be careful.
I'll be careful here.
Because Minnie's
Never
gonna
mind.
Be like, wait a minute.
Buy them out of all of their soap, and I'll give you a deal.
Which is.
I can't say.
Oh, this is not.
It might just be a healthy pat on the back.
Hurry.
Respect and admiration of
You
everyone
win the
on this
respect and
life.
admiration of everyone on the channel.
A cat wrapped in a box.
No! Wait, what? Oh, I thought you
Whose
meant
cat?
Your cat.
No, not my cat. I like my cat.
I thought you said.
Oh
a
wait,
cat.
Mindy's here. We can ask her.
Yes.
We have piglets too. If you're in the area, yes.
They don't ship them in boxes,
Yes.
so they're
Yeah.
they're
You
in
have to be
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So
So anyway, I'll quit. I'll quit. But I do want you guys to go over there and check out their soap.
yeah,
It's
she's
very
got
good.
her soap smells so good.
Yeah, and maybe she can mail you a piglet.
No.
I think that's. I
Is
think
Is that
the
illegal?
post office
Is that against the
frowns
law?
on that.
Okay.
So-
Well, I tried. What is next for the Goin Batty kitchen? What do you got?
Well, I've got a couple
Thinking.
more. I'm not going to do another big freezer meal video, but I've got some meals coming up that are freezer friendly. So I might just do, instead of doing, how I did 4 of them all at one time, I might just
Thank
do
you.
videos one at a time on them, because sometimes with 4 at a time it's hard to follow. So I have that coming up. We don't have a Cookie Friday because we've had 3 of them in a row. So we gotta have
Bye,
to-
Patty.
we kind of have to hold off on.
Yes, I don't have $200 worth of soap. Thanks for saving me there.
I'm sitting there going, I'm like, do you know how much soap that is?
I wasn't going to say just soap. I was going to say
Yeah.
on their website, 'cause she has a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe she has $200 worth of stuff
Maybe, I don't know.
that you could go and buy.
But
Wouldn't that be
yeah,
awesome?
and her soap is very reasonably priced too. That's
It's
why I
very
said that.
reasonably
It's
priced.
anywhere between $2 and $6 or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So I'm like, that's a lot of soap.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I have coming up. Is I'm
Mm.
going to be doing those. It's a little easier for me now that I've got some kind of put back
Mm-hmm.
to do them one at a time. That way I can explain it better, and there's not the chaos of everybody
Yeah.
in the kitchen and so, which
Yeah.
is fun. I mean, I had fun doing that and with Katie and Max and Jack and stuff. But sometimes it's just I can explain it better when it's just me.
Hi from
So-
Rhode Island. Yay.
Yeah. So that's what I got
I'm
going
reading.
on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alice Hagen says, I make them with the scrambled eggs and add cheese. Also breakfast casserole.
Yes.
Awesome. Very cool. I like breakfast
There's
casserole.
a,
It's one of my favorite.
Thrive Life breakfast casserole that you made one time. And I don't like eggs. I'm not an egg person. The texture is just weird to me. But, Mom made this, and it was absolutely... I think it's just the fact that it comes from
delicious.
Thrive Life. Because I don't like bananas, but I eat their bananas. And I don't like eggs, but
It's
I'll
the
eat
texture
cat-
thing. You don't like the texture of bananas, and you don't like the texture of eggs.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there it
but,
is.
so there, she likes those.
Our
But
teenager has spoken.
she's busy eating all the watermelon that I just bought.
Heather
today.
used them for the gravy with biscuits and gravy.
I used what for the gravy?
I don't know. Yeah. Patrick's like, now I'm hungry.
Oh.
Yeah. I forget what we were just talking about. So what did she use for the biscuits and the gravy, Alice? Help us, we're lost. Sausage. Sausage. Yes, that's good. Yes. Yeah. All right. So
you can make a lot of things with Thrive Life.
oh, you can make a ton of stuff with Thrive Life.
Yeah.
It's
so
awesome.
I've got chicken cordon bleu casserole coming up. I've got a bacon tortellini bake.
Yep.
A 4-cheese sausage and rigatoni.
Cordon bleu.
Blueberry crisp.
I don't have any blueberries.
What? We have a whole can of
Strawberry
Thrive Life blueberries. Because Thrive Life blueberries are just blueberries, and all you have to do is refresh
I didn't know I was allowed to use those. You were telling me I couldn't use those. Those were for shows.
We have extra.
We
have
have
extra.
another can of them.
Well, it's a small can,
Yeah.
so.
But no, and I think I'm going to.
We are praying
also,
for you, for sure, Donna Terry. That is a big deal.
Oh, they're house hunting.
They are house hunting, and that's
Awesome.
not fun.
No,
it can
but
be very tedious.
Yeah, but they're downsizing too, though, so that's probably good. What was I gonna say? I think if my peaches go well, I might be making peach jam.
Yay! Or
So-
more peach crisp.
Or I bought again Mark's had peaches on sale because they just opened over here, and they were was it 89 cents a pound? So I bought I don't know I probably bought like 10 pounds of peaches or something. So
And
I said
those will go out. Like we'll eat them faster than a sneeze through a screen door.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
That's
What a visual, man.
That's just a messy screen door. I just remember you kids
My
rubbing your
mom-
snotty nose on the screen door.
My
That was
mom
gross.
used to make blueberry pound cake with lemon and blueberry glaze.
That sounds
Heather,
good.
do you pressure can as well as water bath canning?
Yes, I do.
You
So-
haven't yet this season, and you're going to.
No, I haven't. Like I use my pressure canner for anything that has like a low acid level. So like
Yeah.
my chicken stock, green beans.
Right.
Most of your fruit stuff you can water bath because it has a higher acidity level in it, and especially like when you're making like peach preserves and stuff like that, because you do add a little bit of like lemon to it and bring that up. So, but yeah, I do both of them.
Yeah. Every once in a while, we will run across people that do goat's milk, but I don't have a regular steady supply of it,
Yeah.
Donna Terry. So if anybody out there in our general area knows where you can get goat's milk,
Goat's milk soap is what she's asking.
goat milk soap. I thought it was just goat milk. I'm like goat's milk.
Goat's milk soap.
Goat's
yeah,
milk soap.
I don't know of anyone that makes it. I know Krista used to. I don't know if she does anymore.
Hey, Butterfly Enterprises, are you okay with me putting your email up on the live stream here? I won't hit show until you tell me to. I just didn't want to make that public.
Yeah.
If you don't want it up there, I can hide it for you, but just let me know. And you can always email us at info.goinbatty@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But if you're sending that, if you're wanting a private message,
Yeah, we just want to be sensitive to that,
Yeah.
so that your stuff isn't out there for the whole world to see. So, because
Sorry.
so we're reading stuff.
20
so-
years of experience.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So,
I don't know.
but anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna be doing the peach preserves. I think I have enough that I could probably do like maybe 6 or 7 half-pint jars.
You know what I
So-
want you to do?
What?
I want you to make that peach kind of spicy stuff.
The one with
The
Peach
peach,
salsa?
the
the
one
peach and jalapeno
that you
Jelly?
jelly.
that
Oh.
you can put over the cream cheese and eat with the Ritz cracker and it makes you happy.
Oh, it's so
Yes.
good.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's what I've got
Yeah.
going on in the kitchen.
That's cool.
So,
That's very cool. And the garden has just been outrageous.
yeah. I mean,
the,
we still got kale coming in.
We've gotten a lot of rain over the last couple days.
So my
So-
tomatoes are probably gonna split a little bit. But I have noticed like the ones that are mulched really well up here with the leaves,
Mhm.
they're not doing it as bad. Because sometimes when you get a lot of rain, your tomatoes will split and crack on you. And I haven't noticed that like when we've gotten a lot of rain, and they don't do it at all in the straw bales.
Yeah,
So I think just the water just kind of
disperses.
it holds what it needs to, and then it gets rid of what it doesn't. So yeah.
Well, would you say that in the fall we're going to be doing some fall planting?
I've already done my fall planting. Right now for us, I was looking at my little Clyde's slidey thing. The only thing that I can really plant now is spinach, or that I have seeds for, spinach and radishes.
Yeah.
So those are in that bed, and the stupid squirrels keep digging in.
You know what's funny though, and this is to your point. The flower beds that we didn't think would do anything have exploded, and the flower beds that we thought, oh man, we'll even buy dirt for them, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done nothing. And so it's been impressive to me that you've been able to make something out of nothing in those flower beds.
Well,
it's
and
been
I
very
think
impressive.
that there, I have one that's kind of shallow. It's only about 6 inches deep that I was going to do lettuce in. And the squirrels just keep digging in it and digging in it and digging. And we've even put fencing around it, and they're still getting in it somehow.
Yeah.
And I think that one doesn't get enough light, and it doesn't get enough, even when it rains, it doesn't get enough water in it because that big tree hangs over it.
And the part of the garage hangs over it too.
And then the other one is deeper. It's about 10 inches deep. But again, the squirrels keep
Hi,
digging.
Alicia. How are you? It's good to see you too.
They keep digging stuff up in it, and I keep putting fence around it, and they still. We never had this much problems with squirrels when we lived in the country.
Very
ever,
true. Very
ever. And now that we're in the city,
we had more trees in the country. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but we also allowed our dog to roam a little more
That's
free
true.
than we do here.
And we had
too.
chickens too. That
Yeah. Okay, so those of you who are just joining us now, do yourself a favor and watch the rewind because we made a few big announcements. One announcement is, and I'll just give you the quick recap, is we're moving our show to Tuesday nights. We're going to be coming on around 6 or 6:30. We haven't decided yet, so stay tuned to your local listings or our Facebook page. So we're going to be changing our show. We'll probably do a Friday night freestyle once in a while like we do now. We are going to be in a on and off trial basis with it.
Yeah.
At any moment I could be
we're
called
just trying to make our
to go to
skin
work.
fit. So
Yeah.
and just to see how with this new rhythm in our life now with school starting and it's been it's been interesting because Katie's in high school now.
Yeah.
And we're having
She's not excited about that.
I think I've got a system that's going to work to keep us organized so we don't run into what we ran into at the end of this year where I was missing paperwork and
Yep.
so yes, and I'll show that to you guys. I'll do a video on that showing you how I've got everything organized so that we are not losing stuff like we did last year.
Little Red Cabin in the Woods, that's a very long story, and I would refer you back to some of our former live streams about why we moved from the country to the city, but there were primarily financial reasons. And we'll actually, that'll be an interesting story for us to tell
And it
at
was
our
personal.
next thing.
It was personal reasons too.
Yeah,
And
and it's working out pretty good.
Yeah.
Miss Heather, what do the people around your home think about your garden? Your great garden.
It's kind of funny because our neighbor's right over here. He gardens too. He has in the past, but he hasn't now.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's great. And our neighbor across the street here, he doesn't. He's a very quiet man.
Quiet
We
dude.
don't see a lot of him, but he's very nice and he doesn't have a problem. And
Yeah.
but it's funny because I ran into somebody
By Peppermint Butler.
at a church that I went to with a friend of mine, and she knew who we were, not because of this, but because we were the ones that had the garden and the rabbits there on the corner. That she goes, oh, you're that house.
What friend were you with?
I was with Victoria.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, yeah, we just moved from that neighborhood, and I was always fascinated to see you planting tomato plants, and you had a garden growing up the side of your chain link fence, and and you had rabbits and stuff like that, and so yeah.
Just checking.
People are. I think people don't really they don't care as long as
No.
our yard is nice looking.
And there's bigger gardens in our neighborhood than this.
Yeah, there's some people that their entire backyards are garden, and I'm like, I would like to do that, but our kids need a place to go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
The gardens that you will see in this area are really intense, and they do a really good job.
Yeah.
It's surprising to me, actually. Some of them are better at being urban farmers than we ever will be.
Yeah.
They're just very intentional. There's one lady up the road, her entire side yard is
Full of tomato plants.
Tomato plants and cucumber plants and zucchini.
And she's got the trellises.
Oh my gosh.
Where they're climbing up them, and I mean, she's got an amazing, and you can tell. Like, and when I see most of these people that I see with these gardens like this are older people, so it's a labor of love that they're doing this, and so it's kind of cool. But there's not really anybody right around us who is doing what we're doing. So, but I have, Jim next door will come over and talk to me about it and everything, and we need to give them some tomatoes too but our kids keep eating them. So, Kate, just one block of cheese, not two.
Aww.
Just one block of cheese.
We don't need any cheese. I like that.
No, just one block of cheese for dinner tonight. We're having pork tacos tonight.
Your yard must make people going by feel so alive. Well, we hope so.
I hope so. Yeah.
We hope so. The hope is that in our neighborhood we'll continue to get better at this, and we'll start doing it more and more and grow more and do more. But I'll be honest with you, there are certain things that we have found we need to start but from seed, and other things that we just need to let the Lord grow over at Home Depot and buy there, because there's some stuff there that's just better.
Well, and I think too, like I had the issue with I got a good system, but then I had to fight the animals, not only the outside animals but the inside animals.
Yeah.
I had broccoli and cabbage and all sorts of stuff, and his cat ate all of my seedlings.
Well, your dog wasn't really a helping.
Well, then my dog came through and ate the cucumbers.
Yeah.
So
it was an issue.
But now I know, okay, I got to make sure that it's enclosed and that they can't get to it, and that, all that kind of stuff. This first year my plants weren't leggy. It's the first year that I in fact,
we had some successes.
All of my tomato plants I started.
Yeah.
Every one of, all of them. All of them were.
Yep,
the pepper plants weren't, because the squirrels ate those down to nubs, and I had to buy those. But
Little Red Cabin in the Woods, thank you for coming to our channel. We're glad that you like our content. We hope that we're putting out some really fun and interesting things. And we know we're not the perfect family, but we certainly do love the Lord and have a good time showing all of our idiosyncrasies out to people. So enjoy, and thanks for watching our videos.
I think next year, like I said, I've learned something, and what I've learned is that the tomatoes do really well in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
They do really well in the hay bales. So do the
Yeah.
cucumbers. So I might get more hay bales and plant tomatoes and cucumbers in those.
Yeah.
And then move my peppers out front, because
Yeah.
the peppers don't do well
yeah.
in the straw bales.
But we're keeping the horseradish out front.
Yes, we're keeping.
Okay, in September, we're going to harvest our horseradish and show it to you, and show you what we've learned about harvesting horseradish. We have talked with people who have done it. They're leading us through it, and oh man, I think
I'm gonna
excited.
wear my son's onion goggles when we do it.
Yeah,
he has
and we're
the
gonna
pair
do
of
it-
goggles
we're
that he
gonna-
wears when he cuts onions.
And we're going to do it in a way that it can grow back next year, so that
can't
it
eat
can
that.
continue
Grate it
to
up.
I
continue
hate it
to.
when it does that. It just crumbles apart.
She's grating cheese right now for dinner, so
Yeah.
she.
So that will be a lot of fun. I'm
Yeah.
excited to do that. It is a blessing to be with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna pause for a second and give you guys opportunity to ask us any goofy little question your heart desires. We would love to answer whatever questions you guys have, if you have any. If you don't, then we'll just have a moment of silence. Just kidding.
That's just weird.
But this is just an opportunity for you guys to ask us questions, and we'll do our best to respond in a brief summary, not a big long drawn.
And
out
if we
thing.
don't know the answer, we'll just make something up. Because that's how we roll.
Yeah, there you go, folks. That's our ADD running amok again.
Like we said.
We
didn't say we were experts.
The fall schedule and all of the clams you can eat. Pismo Beach and all the clams you can eat.
Someone's been watching too much Bugs Bunny.
Hey, I like how Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Heather, I'm making popcorn. Dang you. How can we help your channel? How can you help our channel? Well, there are several different ways that you can help our channel. One way is by just let the commercials roll. Don't do anything to your settings that would keep you from watching the commercials, because when you allow those commercials to play, it helps our channel. It helps the saleability of our marketing and of our anyway, blah blah blah. The other way that you can support our channel is by purchasing Thrive Life food through goinbatty.thrivelifefood.com. You can visit the Goin Batty store at goinbattystore.com, GOINBATTY store.com.
I just finished, and I think this one might be popular. I just finished a new bag, and it's purple. And every time I put something purple on there, somebody buys it.
Everyone
So
likes
I haven't
color.
gotten the picture up yet, but I just finished it. I've got two bags that I just did.
Yep.
And one of them's purple, and one is kind of a like a summery, like salmon.
We've
and
got
it's
some
mixed
questions.
color. So yeah.
All right. So we'll come back to some other ways that you can
Yeah.
support the channel. How do you consume Moringa? Do you tea, smoothie, or other? Now,
I think
I've never
you were
had
holding it
smoothie.
upside down, Kate. That's why it was.
I never
straining
had
you.
smoothie. But the way that I take it is I take it in pill form. I take 2 in the morning and I take 2 in the evening, and it is a deal breaker. I mean, it's a game changer for my arthritis. So I've never had it in a smoothie, but I love that idea and would be willing to
I
try
think for
it.
somebody who's able to grow moringa,
Yeah.
that would probably be a great way to use
Or
it.
buy it in the powder. There's
Yeah.
they
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's
Krista
true.
and Brad, they
Yeah.
buy it in the powder all the time.
Yeah, because it's not warm enough here for us to grow moringa. So I mean, I actually have some moringa seeds, and we just it has to be warmer than it is here
We can
in
bake
order to do
in
it.
our oven.
Peaceful Inspirations, we are very okay. She's asking, hi guys, I was wondering if you are all okay. It's been a while since we heard from you. Yes, we are doing very well, but we are busy. And
Yeah.
as you go back and you watch the beginning of this video, a lot of that has to do with the fall rhythms. And our fall rhythm has changed, and
Yeah.
we are in a very different place. So we're changing our
We're
changing
sorry.
our time.
There's a guy standing out in the middle of the street, just kind of wandering.
And Alicia, we talked about the Devo situation as well. We are going to try to get back into that discipline, but for the season, while we're trying to figure out my new job and the schedule, I've had to back away, and we also have really enjoyed Susan and what she's doing on the Goin Batty Devo. So there are some Devos coming, but not quite yet. So
Yeah.
we'll get, once we get closer to that, we'll let you know. We're doing fine. If we missed a week on our live show, that's
Well,
why
I
you
think
haven't
we
heard
had
from
like
us.
a lot of videos come out, and then we missed Wednesday, and it's just because the fall schedule. Like we just started school, homeschool with the kids this week. We started going to it's not a new church. It's actually our old home church.
Yeah.
But going there and
We're
getting our
headed back to
kids
that,
back
yeah.
into the rhythm of being part of the ministry, and coming up here in a few weeks is going to be Miles, Max, and Jack all on Wednesday night,
And
then
Katie now,
and
too.
Then, oh yeah, and Katie.
Yeah.
And then Katie will have high school stuff
Sundays.
on Sunday nights. So
Yeah.
we're just kind of trying to figure out what are, because you have those moments where like, okay, everything kind of shifts.
Yeah.
And your life is doing something different than
Yep.
it was like just maybe a couple weeks ago.
So if you're interested in the Thrive Life sales sheet, you can sign up for our email by emailing me at info.goinbatty@gmail.com, and I will add you to that monthly list.
I
There's
think you
too much
might have
going
wanted
on.
to take the core out first, and then
Yeah,
I
take the.
haven't cut up this kind of lettuce in a long
Wow.
time.
And so you can find that sales sheet. You can find that sales
I'm sorry.
sheet.
you need to pull that completely out because that part's bitter.
Yeah, you don't want that part.
Yeah, you don't
wanna
want
cut
that part. So-
We're just gonna have ripped lettuce for dinner today.
There's lettuce flying everywhere. I lost my train of thought. Thank you. You've made this a wonderful freestyle. I love it.
The sheets.
Oh, the Thrive Life sales sheets.
Yeah.
We are going to I'm sending those out via email. Plus, You can see them on the Goin Batty Thrive Life page on one of the posts that I put up recently. It has a link to it, and so you can see all the goodies there. And it says it has a big back to school picture on that. We do a Goin Batty Thrive Life page because when there are specials, we want to highlight those
Oh, I
specials
mentioned
there.
popcorn. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm eating popcorn, but I was kidding. I love you, but you did mention popcorn. Okay.
I did mention
Yes.
it. Yeah. Now that I'm like, wait, I had a brain fart. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep.
What? So,
Oh,
I had popcorn. Popcorn's awesome.
Okay, sorry, but I gotta take someone for a ride. No problem, Virginia. We'll see you later. Yeah, that's it. That's where we're at. Any
Yeah.
other questions, perspectives, or thoughts? Feel free to share them. Let's see. You have. Oh, yeah. Well, we do have a lot on our plate, but we're learning how to juggle
Yeah.
all of it and not let. I think the biggest thing is for our life. We're really working hard to not make sure that our life doesn't take over the joy that we have doing some of the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
And that we're not putting so much pressure on our kids that they can't enjoy being kids.
Yeah.
And I know that that's a problem sometimes. And so anyway, we are also on Patreon. So if you're interested in supporting us through Patreon, by all means, head on over to Patreon and type
If
in
you
Goin
use
Batty.
our link in Amazon,
If you use
that's another
yeah.
way you can help us.
Absolutely.
So for the people who were asking, that's it. So
Yeah, those are some ways
Those
that
are-
you can support our channel,
Yep.
and we would be very grateful. And there is a business starting, and we're so excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're making our efforts to make that business happen. So
I think Katie's hungry. She's
I know she got dinner ready, and it's like,
dinner.
it's time.
5:14.
It's time. I mean, it's why.
No, it's
6:14.
That's what.
That's what she meant to
I just got
say.
glasses. I should read better.
Guys, we're going to say goodnight, but we're going to pray first. This is going to be kind of a short one because of our other things that we've got going on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pray for us, and we're going to move on into the evening and all the other goodies that could be out there waiting for us. Thanks for joining us, and let's pray. Father God, I thank you so much for the privilege it is to come and share our lives with these amazing people. I lift them all up and ask for you to intervene in a very special way. Father, thank you for the talents and abilities and just the caring hearts of all the folks on our channel and the people that are part of our channel. We pray that you just continue to bless everyone and meet them in their need. Father, we thank you for your patience and your love in your son's precious name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. So thank
Tell
you.
them about Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday!
Yeah.
We forgot Saturday. What's happening Saturday?
Saturday is Katie's first
Come on over.
Katie's
This is
Corner
Katie, if you
live stream where she's going to teach you the basics of sewing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Sewing basics.
So how to read a pattern. She had
How to
her whole
pin it,
how to
sew
pin
it.
it, how to sew it, all
yeah,
that kind
and
of stuff. So
her goal is an apron a week.
Yeah. That's
That's
my
her
goal.
goal.
Because sometimes I can forget, but if there's a live
yeah. Well, and
stream,
if she's
then
got
I'll
other stuff
remember.
going on too, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, but that is her first sewing with Katie video. So.
So right
and
here.
and it's gonna be like so she'll be doing it
What
on
time?
kind of
What time?
after school.
Give these wonderful
so we're
people
looking at
the time.
probably about. Well, no, Saturday you don't have school. Never mind.
Saturday is no school
No
day.
school day on
the
Saturday.
best day of the week.
We never decided that. What time do you want
I
to do
thought
it?
we were gonna do it around how, when you guys' shows normally start, but there's not
I
really a
think we
normal
may need
start.
to do it a little earlier.
Yeah, you might need to do it in the morning.
Like do it at like I don't know, 11 o'clock.
We'll figure that out and get
we'll
back to
figure
you.
that out.
We'll let you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
So
No problem. We'll get back with you on that. Don Terry, I'm not going to go into the details of my new job because I wanted to keep it kind of off grid for a little while, and
Yeah.
I'll share some of that with you on our next live stream. So if you email me, I will definitely fill you in on what I'm doing. But the biggest thing is we're starting a company and we're selling Thrive Life food, and we'd really like you guys to check it out and consider being our customer.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. Watch out for this one on Saturday, whatever time she decides to come on, and join us
11.
on
We'll come on at 11.
Tuesday. Let's talk about that offline.
okay, never mind. Wait, not 11.
We'll let you know. check us out on Tuesdays at 6 or 6:30. We'll let you know through our Facebook page what times both of these wonderful things are going to be on. So you can join us and check it out, and we'll be glad to have you. So anyway, that's all we have right now. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day, and as always,
More updates as we go.
see you
Bye.
later, guys.
Can't reach it.